Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. I recently just had my IEA eventing show the last weekend of May, and it was so fun. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. Now let's get into it. I cannot wait to share this amazing weekend with you. So here I am walking up to get myself checked in for dressage with my trainer. I'm super nervous, and I was in ring 3. I was showing starter, and it was the dressage test, starter B. I had to learn a new dressage test, and this was after we warmed up. So this was me about to enter the ring. I wanted to come down and have a really nice, good line. I will be explaining starter B dressage test for you guys in case you want to learn it or anything. So you want to come down at a nice, good line, and you want to head to X, and then after X, you want to head to H, and then join onto the rail and do a 20-meter trot circle at C. As you can tell, he had his head perfectly. There was some stumbling that we had, but that's okay because he's a little bit older, and there was a whole bunch of rivets in the ground from where other horses have been doing it. So you want to join back on the wall after making your circle, and then at E, do a 20-meter canter circle, tracking right. As you can tell, he performed wonderfully and had an amazing transition. I was so proud of him. Our transitions were very, very smooth, and he seemed to really just feel much better. Between E and F, you want to slow down to a trot, stay on the rail, and between A and K, slow down to a medium walk. I slowed down at A because I want to prepare him for when we get to K. We want to do a free walk to K, X, and oh my gosh, I forgot that letter. K, X, and M. There it is, M. You want to get your rings back and pick up a trot after you turn the corner from M, and then do a 20-meter trot circle, tracking left this time. It is sort of repeating the same pattern. It's very similar to beginner novice test A. And once you finish your trot circle, you're going to want to join back on the wall and continue staying on the wall till you get to E. At E, you're going to want to do the same thing, pick up your canter, which he had a very smooth transition there, and you're going to do a 20-meter canter circle. I was very proud of him. He was feeling amazing. And then you're going to want to join back on the wall after you finish your circle and slow down to a trot between B and K, and then stay on the wall. Do not slow down to a walk. Trot, trot, trot. And then at F, you're going to want to turn to X, and then you're going to want to go and halt at G. I like to slow down to a walk a couple steps before my halt. Our halt was okay. He was a little bit off, but overall was amazing. I was so proud of him. We actually got the best score we've ever had. We got a 29.7. I was so proud of him, and he was such a good boy. We have worked so hard to get here. And after that score and my placings of dressage, I came in 3rd so far. Here is us warming up for our show jumping, and we just popped over a quick little cross rail. Mainly I was working on getting him going because he was feeling a little bit lazy after dressage, which I don't blame him. It can be very, very tiring. And then we popped over the cross rail again, trying to be at least a little bit more forward, more momentum, but overall, he was being a saint. And here, I wanted to pop over the vertical. There was many people in the warm-up arena, and it was honestly pretty scary. It kind of scared me because I felt like all these big horses were just gonna run me over, accidentally step on me. But he popped over these verticals so beautifully, so nicely. I think I just popped over a couple more jumps before going into the ring because I was feeling very, very confident with him. He was doing great. We haven't even touched a pole, and I was really confident. And so here is my last warm-up jump, and I'm just gonna put an audio over my show jumping so you can watch and listen. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy.
I had a dream so big and loud, I jumped so high, I touched the clouds. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I stretched my hands out to the sky, we danced with monsters through the night. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. I'm never gonna look back, whoa, I'm never gonna give it up. No, please don't wake me now. 2, 3, 4. This is gonna be the best day of my life, my life. This is gonna be the best day of my life, my I howled at the moon with friends, and then the sun came crashing in. Whoa, oh, 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 oh.
So here is me just picking out Romeo's stall at the end of the day while he is getting his red light therapy. He is treated so much like a princess, but all honesty, he completely deserved it. After our show jumping, we came in second. I was so hyped. I could not believe it. So this was me heading to the car. We had just packed up all our stuff from the hotel, and we were heading to go back out to the barn for my cross country. So here I just got him tacked up for his cross country, and we did 3K glitter on his butt, which my mom will show you. It does not pick up that well in the video for some reason. Like, we tried so many different angles and it just wouldn't pick up at all. It was kind of frustrating, but it's okay because at least we did it for our 3K special, just like you guys asked, and I can't wait to show cross country out there on it. It is going to be so fun. We'll definitely have to share the photos for it. Once they get sent to us, we had professional photos taken of us while we were doing our dressage, show jumping, and cross country. This was me and Romeo getting a cute little photo beforehand. He was just so cute. Here, me and Romeo are warming up for cross country. We just popped over some small logs and then over this really tiny, like, blue coupe. We were mainly just working on trying to get him more extended out because, just like yesterday, he was a little bit lazy. But he's always lazy during warm-up, but then he really gets it in the actual performance. You will see that from the videos, as once he realizes that he is actually in the cross-country course, he actually gallops and I have to hold him back. But for warm-ups, he's normally more lazy because he's like, I know what I'm doing. He's like, you don't have to warm me up. But it makes me feel better anyways. So, yes, he was feeling great though. I just had to push him forward. I jumped this blue house a couple of times before I went in. I decided to go in a little bit early just to get my nerves out of the way. So, yes, he jumped all of these jumps beautifully. Before my XC course, let's rate my jumps. This I would give a 10 out of 10. It's super small, but is a great photo shoot. I love that it says IEA at the front. Second jump, 10 out of 10. Super welcoming, super inviting, small, and it's like half of a coupe. Number 3, half of a roll top. I would rate this a 7 out of 10 because I feel like it needs more color. It's kind of boring and plain, but it was a nice, smooth jump. Red house. I would rate it an 8 out of 10. It needs repainting, but I also did not like the terrain. You had to go uphill onto a different terrain, and it was near a sewer with a whole bunch of cones, so it was very spooky. I don't know what to call this one, but like a sideways hanging log. I would rate it like a 5 out of 10. It was like the smallest one in our division. It was really light, especially for in the middle of the course. This jump is definitely a 10 out of 10. I love the design and the way it is built, and it is perfect size for starter. I would jump this all day. Water is a infinity out of 10. I absolutely love water. Give me water all day. They make for the most amazing shots, and I just love cantering through them. Plus, I feel like it gives your horse a nice cool down. Hanging log, an 8 out of 10. It was pretty small for my division, but it was right after you got with some really rough terrain, and it was kind of mushy, so that's why it got a higher rating. 10 out of 10. I loved this hanging log. I loved how there was hay underneath of it, and you could get a really nice, good approach to it, especially after the second one. And it's a little bit bigger, so it's very welcoming and inviting. 10 out of 10 coop. I loved this. It was so nice to have a little bit more of a challenge for the horses, especially after going over the rest of them, since we are now coming to the end of our XC course. I would rate these hanging logs probably a 6 out of 10. They weren't my favorite, but they weren't bad. They were a little bit bigger, but we already had a whole bunch of hanging logs, and plus they were kind of boring, especially for the end, but it was still fun. OMG, 10 out of 10. I love this half roll top. It was definitely my favorite. It was bigger, it's a little bit wide, it was a little bit tricky, especially for the last jump, but I loved it.
I was scared of dentists on the dark. I was scared of pretty girls and starting conversations. All my friends are turning green. You're the one who shines her sister in their dream. Oh, and they come unstuck. Yeah, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand lane. I love you when you sing me the song, and I got lost in my own words. You don't sing the right wrong. This is the only night I think you're right. The sky decides to quit its job and head to New York City. This cowboy's running from himself, but she's been living on the high shelf. And they come unstuck. Baby, running down to the riptide, take it away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand lane. I love you when they sing the song, and I got lost in my broken cards. You gonna say what you want. I just wanna know if you're gonna stay. I just gotta know. I can't have it any other way. I swear she's destined for the screen. Closest thing to Michelle Pfeiffer that you've ever seen. Lady, running down to the riptide, taking away to the dark side. I wanna be your left-hand lane.
I need you right now. Once I leave you, I'm stronger. If I get you, I'm slowly breaking down. And oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. All this time I'm thinking we could never be a pair. Oh no, I don't need you, but I miss you. Come here. And oh, it's hard to see you, but I wish you were right here. Oh, it's hard to leave you when I get you everywhere. All this time I'm thinking I'm strong enough to sink it. Oh no, I don't need you, but I miss you. Come here. He loves me now, he loves me. He holds me tight, then lets me go. He loves me now, he loves me. He holds me tight, then lets me go. Soon as you leave me, we always lose connection. It's getting messy. I feel that your affection. Don't loosen your grip, got a hold on me.
So here I am getting my prize. We got a big second place ribbon, and I was so proud of him. And also a little bucket full of goodies. There's a whole bunch of stuff in there, some gift certificates, just a whole bunch of stuff. I was so proud of him. I went to put the ribbon on his bridle and he said no. So I had a suit with putting it on his noseband, which I don't blame him, because when he has a ribbon near his eyes or anything, he turns into a reining horse and will not stop. So that's why I had to take the ribbon off here, because he was starting to freak out. Thank you so much for watching my video, and please come back for more. I would really appreciate a like and subscribe. Thank you, queens.